Hello student, this lecture is for grade 10 science and today we will continue chapter number 1 chemical reactions and equations, and the topic which we will discuss today is types of chemical reactions. As you know, this chapter is from chemistry part. Okay, let's start. So there are total 5 types of chemical reactions, which are combination reactions, decomposition reactions, displacement reactions, double displacement reactions, and redox or oxidation and reduction reactions. Now I will explain the types of chemical reactions one by one. First one type of chemical reactions is combination reactions, in which two or more elements combine to form one product. Combination reactions are addition reactions, in which two substances are combined to form a new single product. And these reactions take place between two elements or between two compounds or between an element and a compound. Generally, in combination reaction, a bond is formed between two components. Due to formation of bond in chemical reactions, energy is released in the form of heat energy. So combination reactions are generally exothermic reactions. The most common combination reaction is the reaction between carbon and oxygen to form carbon dioxide gas. In this combination reaction, two non-metallic elements, carbon and oxygen, react to form carbon dioxide, which has one atom of carbon and two atoms of oxygen. The next example of combination reaction is reaction between two gases, hydrogen and chlorine, which form hydrochloric acid in this combination reaction. The next example of combination reaction is reaction between metals and non-metals. In this, iron is metal and oxygen is non-metal, and they both combine to form iron oxide. The next example of combination reaction is reaction between two compounds such as calcium oxide and water. Calcium oxide and water combine to form calcium hydroxide, which has one calcium, two oxygen and two hydrogen atoms. Next example of combination reaction is reaction between oxygen and sulfur. They both combine in the form of sulfur dioxide. The next combination reaction is reaction between non-metal and a compound. Non-metal oxygen react with compound carbon monoxide and form carbon dioxide gas. Now the second type of chemical reactions, which are decomposition reactions, in which a reactant splits into two or more simpler products. The decomposition reactions are totally opposite of combination reactions, in which one reactant is decomposed into two or more products. Decomposition reactions are totally opposed to combination reactions. There are three subtypes of decomposition reactions, which are thermal decomposition reactions, electrolytic decomposition reaction, and photolytic decomposition reactions. Let's take a look each of the three types. During thermal decomposition, a substance is break down into two or more simpler substances by heat energy. The reaction take heat energy to break the bond between substances. When calcium carbonate, which is also known as slaked lime, is heated and decomposes into carbon dioxide and calcium oxide, which is also known as quicklime. This is the example of thermal decomposition reactions. Now, second type of decomposition reaction, which is electrolyzed decomposition reaction, in which an electric current is passes through substance to decompose it. And the best example of electrolyte decomposition reaction is electrolyte of sodium chloride, in which sodium chloride or NaCl decomposes by electric meaning in sodium and chlorine ions. The next third type of decomposition reactions, which are photolytic decomposition reactions, in which energy to decompose the substance is taken by light. For example, when we expose white crystals of silver chloride in direct sunlight in standard time, the sunlight decomposes the white crystals of silver chloride into grey in color, and silver chloride is decomposes into silver and chlorine. The third type of chemical reactions are displacement reactions, in which more reactive element displaces less reactive element from its compound. First, take a look of reactivity series of some known elements, in which potassium is the most reactive element and gold is least reactive element, and more reactive elements can displace less reactive element according to reactivity series. So student, as I told you, in displacement reaction, more reactive element displace less reactive element in chemical reaction, as you can see in video. For example, iron is more reactive in comparison to copper, so iron is capable to displace copper. To show displacement reaction, we put a iron nail into copper sulfate solution and keep the solution for a week. And when after a week we absorb the solution, the color of solution turn from blue to green. This changed color of solution indicates that iron has displaced copper from the solution, as iron is more reactive in nature, and the solution is turned from copper sulfate to iron sulfate, and copper is deposited on iron nail. The displacement reaction can be further divided into two categories by the nature of displaced ion, and refers as cation displacement or anion displacement reactions. As you know, compounds are made up of two types of ions, cations and anions, and we can displace either cations or anion from compound. In cation displacement, one cation displaces another one cation. For example, when we put a magnesium strip in a test tube filled with blue copper sulfate solution, so magnesium strip displaces copper from copper sulfate solution and solution become colorless. Coating of copper on magnesium strip. As magnesium is more reactive element, so it displaces copper from copper sulfate solution. In anion displacement reaction, one anion displaces other anion from compound. As anions are negatively charged particles, so they displace negative part of the compound. For example, displacement of bromine from sodium bromide solution in the form of bromine gas, and formation of NaCl, sodium chloride, is done. In last, one more important thing which I want to explain you. In compound formulas, the part of formula in left side indicates cations, positively charged particles, and the left side of formula which indicates anions, negatively charged particles. And now on screen I have shared some formulas of compound, in which green color shows cations, positively charged particles on left side of formula, and red color showing anions, negatively charged particles in right side of the formula in above compounds. And it is all about today's lecture. Thank you.